welcome back to our channel. In the previous video we were talking about the different types of eyes, and in today's video we are going to be analyzing different types of eyes and taking examples and showing you which eye belongs to which category. Si te gustaría ver este mismo video pero en la versión en español, puedes revisar el canal de mi amiga Adriana que va a estar acá arribita. My name is Monica, I am one of the English version instructors, and this is Nana and Mona. In order for you to watch and understand this video, it is important that you first go back and look at the part 1 and part 2 of the different types of eye, as well as the video where we showed you how to properly take a picture of your guest, because we saw two important lines, which is what we're going to be analyzing today. We have the pupil line and we also have the lacrimal line. Also summarizing, it is important that before you go into the appointment, you take a before picture of your guest. What are we looking for in this picture? We're looking for your guest to have a clear face, frontal shot, and we are also going to be doing a side shot. Remember to check out the video where we have more details. Keep in mind, we are not taking in consideration these subcategories for now because we are not going to go too deep into the subject, but we are going to be looking at the different eye types. The different types of eyes we can find are round, almond, droopy or deep set eyes. We have Asian and also feline eyes. Let's also remember that we have other characteristics that we have been talking about, which we're going to be finding in every single type of eye. We have the location, where they're located within the face, the distance, the depth, and also the size. Alright then, let's start. Let's look at these examples and analyze them.
In the first image, we are going to analyze a round eye. First, we are going to analyze some characteristics. The first is the distance. It's an average distance between the two eyes. They are large eyes because they measure more than 23 millimeters. Their location is medium because they are neither too high or too low in relation to the eyebrow. Their depth is average. They are not very sunken or prominent, and their shape is round, since we find that the lines of the pupil and the lacrimal lines are very horizontal. Round almond eyes. In this image, we are going to analyze some characteristics. First, the distance between the eye is a little separate. Its location is medium in relation to the eyebrows, and she has a large eye. Its depth is a bit prominent. Its shape is a round almond because in the line of the pupil we can see that they are very round, since the lacrimal line in the part of the external commissure is slightly inclined upwards. In this image, we can see how the two eyelids differ or become noticeable, the fixed eyelid or the mobile eyelid, and this does not fall on the eye. Slim almond eyes. In the image, we can analyze the following characteristics. Their distance is average. They are neither too close nor too far apart. Their location is low in relation to the eyebrows. Their size is average as well as their depth. Also, their shape is thin almond because the lacrimal line is slightly going upwards, but it aligns with the pupil. Although it is very centered, it shows us thin eyes in the image. We can also see how the eyelid falls on the external corner, making it look like droopy eyes. Round Asian eyes. In this image, we can see the following characteristics. The distance is large or separate. We can notice the uni eyelid, which is a characteristic of the Asian eyes. The guest has very large eyes, greater than 23 millimeters. The location is low with reference to the eyebrow. The line of the pupil is somewhat above the lacrimal, which is tilted slightly upward, but it is covered with the mono eyelids or single eyelid, which, as I mentioned, is the characteristic of the Asian eyes. Slim Asian eyes. In this image, we can see the following characteristics. The distance is separate. The size of the eyes is small. The location is low in relation to the eyebrow. It is very evident in one eyelid, since the inner part of the eye is thin. In the Asian eyes, we find that the tear line or the lacrimal line is directed upwards but is covered by the single eyelid and seems to be an open line between the upper eyelid and the lower eyelid. Round feline eyes. In this image, we can see the following characteristics. The distance is somewhat separate. The location is average in relation to the eyebrows. It has a larger eye, larger than 23 millimeters. And they are round feline eyes since the lacrimal line rises backwards, taking the eye to the back as if it were pulling it. But in this type of eye, we can appreciate the two eyelids, the fixed and the mobile. They are very noticeable. Slim feline eyes. In this image, we can see the following characteristics. The distance is intermediate, neither too far apart or too united. The location in relation to the eyebrow is medium, neither too high nor too low, and also has average size eyes. These eyes are very thin on both sides, both the outer corner and in the lacrimal line. These are thin feline eyes because the corner is too much above the central line of the eye, but in this type, in the center of the eye, it is thin. The tear is slightly below the tear line, which is a characteristic of the feline eyes.
In conclusion, understanding your guest's eye is going to allow for this experience to be way more customized for your guest's type of eye. And it is also going to allow you to do a better or more precise blueprint or mapping, which is a topic that we're going to be looking at in the next video for your guest, and she's going to be way more happy. Remember guys, really quickly, that we are here at 7 p.m. every single Wednesday, either on YouTube or on Facebook. If you're watching us from YouTube, make sure to hit on that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. If you're watching us from Facebook, make sure to hit on those 3 little dots or on the follow button that you will see below. We love you guys so much. Thank you for being with us on another episode, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!